Hey, what's up guys? Jake here, getting back to some Panzermadels. Now I know you're probably all thinking, but Jake, you've already dated all the tank girls. What more could there possibly be to do in a game about dating tanks? Well, my friends, let me let you in on a little secret I discovered. There is a 6th hidden tank here in the Onsen area. You see, rather than going and hanging out with the girls that you already know, you go exploring in the town and find a brand spanking new kawaii tank girl to hang out with. Let's see what happens. They can enjoy their little girls-only bath. I'm gonna see what's up in town. Like a boss. Yeah, we're gonna hit the clubs. It's gonna be awesome. Erwin into his house. You walk out into the cool, crisp mountain air of the sauna town. The sound of running water from the nearby stream, mixed with the wind blowing down from the nearby mountain, makes for a relaxing melody. You can't actually hear it right now, but just close your eyes and imagine it, maybe turn your faucet on for that really, that 4th dimension to this experience, I'll wait for you to go do that. Okay, perfect. You continue down the hill from the onsen towards the town itself. This is the town, I assume. The warm yellow glow cast by light from a multitude of traditionally themed Japanese restaurants light up the streets. And the relaxing night seems almost perfect until you hear...
Well, my word! I can't believe you people don't accept the pound sterling!
Ma'am, this is Japan. It'll be yen and dollars only.
Oh, you take that colony money, but not the Queen's own?
Miss, that...
Unacceptable!
What on earth is this? Ugh, I guess I should step in. How noble. You draw nearer to the commotion and try to intervene. Excuse me, is everything alright?
Oh, thank heavens! Another English speaker! Can you please tell this man I have only pound sterling?
I think he speaks English. You were having a conversation before I got here. I don't think the misunderstanding is language-based. What? You didn't bring any yen? What did you buy anyways, miss?
I'm Super Heavy Tank TOG, but you can call me TOG, or Your Highness, if it pleases you.
No thank you. I think I'll just stick with TOG. Anyway, what did you buy? Little lady, here ain't 20,000 yen worth of sushi. Jesus Christ. Is that as much as it sounds like? I still don't know the conversion from yen to, like, American money. 20,000 yen?
And the nerve of this man to tell me the Queen's own isn't good here.
Do they really call their money the Queen's own? That's so pretentious. This is Japan.
For now, at least, dear. For now.
Can't you go exchange your pounds for yen at the hotel?
Well, you see, it's...
You don't have the money, do you?
No, I sort of lost my purse, and then I got hungry.
And ate 200 bucks worth of sushi. Oh, thank you for the translation, Erwin. I really needed that. I had no idea how much sushi she ate. Although I still don't know how much sushi costs, to be honest, so... That doesn't really help. Maybe that's like 3 super expensive rolls. I don't really know.
I'm a super heavy tank, and it's not proper to criticize a lady's choice of dining.
Except for when she doesn't have any money to fucking pay for it. I think then maybe a criticism or two is warranted, yeah? Right. Hey, Oji-san, can she work it off? Well, it don't look like I'm getting paid. Fine. She can work her debt off here washing them dishes in the back. What the fuck? Why is a Southern American operating a Japanese sushi bar? That just seems weird to me. I mean, I know I'm giving him, like, a Southern accent, but, like, he's also saying, duh, and aight. And he also doesn't know how to use a comma, apparently. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Work? As little more than a chambermaid? Oh, no. I will have none of that.
If y'all don't pay off your debt, I'm calling the police. See, again, y'all, what the fuck is this guy?
Fine, but he has to help me.
Well, that seems fair, right? After all, I did just help you out of a jam. Why wouldn't I help you more? Wait, what? No, I'm just in the middle of the...
Oh, how American, leaving a poor damsel in a strange land on her lonesome to slave away for the cruel she pouts.
Ugh, fine, just stop whining. Very classy, Erwin. Just insult and demean the lady. It's better than spending the rest of my evening with the gunny anyway, I guess. Or you could go hang out with the other hot tank girls, yeah? I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. I mean, not to say she isn't hot, but like, you know, you have options other than the gummy. Who wouldn't hang out with you anyways? He hates you, Erwin. I don't know if you picked up on that. Great. Y'all best start right away. Kitchen's in the back. Get crack-a-lackin'. Aye, sir. Sure. Yes. Yes. God, I've been spending too much time with the sergeant. Ooh, what a transition. Look at this kitchen. We got a shiny bowl over here, some spaghetti on a rug, and apple slices in a bowl. That's great. That's good stuff. This guy looks like he's wearing a football helmet. I love it. You and TOG, too, spent the next hour in the back of the restaurant cleaning dishes. More accurately, you spend the next hour cleaning dishes while she half-heartedly dries them off. Water is bad for her suspension, or so she claims. Fucking liar. After another half hour of working in silence, she looks at you. Ooh, things are really heating up.
I'm quite sorry for troubling you with all of this. If you have somewhere to be, I'm quite certain I can...
No, you know, I've come too far now. I'm seeing this through to the end, girlie. Ha! Don't worry about it. I can tell you don't really fit in here. You know, 'cause you're British, and also a tank, and this is a sushi kitchen.
I guess you're right.
Anyway, I used to cook before the war, so this isn't anything new to me. Nice try, Erwin, but you're not actually cooking right now. You're just cleaning dishes like a bitch, and I am willing to believe that you were a dish bitch in a past life, so this seems about right.
Oh, really? Where was that, dear?
Huh, you know, you'd laugh, but I worked at this German restaurant back stateside. Why would she laugh about that? That's not funny. It was a cool place. We even had this real hard-ass German chef as our boss. Yeah, that does sound cool. Hard-ass German chefs are the best. I love them.
Oh, goodness. That must have been quite a scary job. But I'm sure a big, strong man like you had no problem with it, Erwin.
Oh, no. He was a softie deep down. But God, was he fun to prank. You pass one of the clean, but still soapy dishes to TOG.
Oh, did you do... Oh, what are they called? A practical joke?
A prank is what they call them here in America. Or Japan. Whatever. Japan-America. Yeah! Oh, man. It brings me back. This one time, another cook and I got this big order of concentrated orange juice, and we came up with the greatest idea. We drank it.
Go on, dear,
she says as she dries off the next dish. I was going to. Don't fucking interrupt me, woman. Well, we opened the lid on one and tossed it in the oven before service started. Say, 20 or 30 minutes later, the whole kitchen smells like burning oranges. Then the German chef came in. This sounds like a horrible prank. Don't you work in the kitchen? Now your work environment smells like burning oranges, which I can only imagine is atrocious. He looks around confused for a bit before checking the oven and pulls out the can. And, I shit you not, he screams, "Who put the juice in the oven?" at the top of his lungs. Oh, Holocaust jokes, I love them, they're great. She laughs, oh my word! She wipes a tear away from her eye. Oh god, good times. So what's got you out here? In Japan, that is, rather than the kitchen. We know exactly why you're here, because you are lazy and you stole sushi. You pass her another dish.
Thanks. Oh, well, I was coming here for a school trip, but we got separated, and I've been lost ever since. That was 30 years ago.
Lost for how long?
About 3 hours now, I'd say.
3 hours, that's it? And you gave up already? Jeez. Shouldn't you be looking for him rather than stealing sushi? That's a lot less dramatic than you made it sound.
'Tis not my fault they haven't come looking for me yet. I'm sure they will once they, notice I'm gone.
Wow, those are some great friends you got there. They probably gave her the slip the first chance they got. But you know what, let's comfort her, let's make her feel good. I'm sure they've already started looking, and they just couldn't find you because heavy tanks are so hard to find, notoriously difficult to see and hear.
You really think so?
Sure, I know I'd be looking all over if I lost someone important to me. That was really mean, Erwin. Are you implying she's not important to them?
Well, it's not like I'd expect it or anything.
She blushes.
You're quite the charmer, though.
Oh, baby, you can call Erwin a lot of things, but charmer is probably not the right word. Huh, I am what I am, miss. Good manners, Erwin. You know, more power to you. The shopkeeper enters the kitchen as you and Tog finish cleaning off another set of dishes. His sleeves are rolled up now, and you can see an intricate dragon tattoo covering the whole of his arms. Alright, you kids. Y'all have cleaned enough dishes. Head out. He takes another drag from his cigarette.
I guess I'll go home, go.
You got somewhere to stay, little lady?
Well, you see, it's my tour group.
Tell him up there at that hotel TOG sent you. I'll set you up with a room.
Really? Thank you!
Her eyes sparkle as she grins.
I mean, that is acceptable.
Yeah, whatever. Now y'all scram. I got a meeting to get to. A meeting of what? The weird redneck Japanese sushi chefs? I hear it's very exclusive, very difficult to get into. He walks back into the dining room and starts locking up, while you and Tog exit through the kitchen door in the back. Which, incidentally, is very similar to the front, apparently. It's like they lead to the same place, or they didn't feel like drawing another alley.
Well, Mr. Toji seemed scary at first, but I have to say, he's quite a sweetheart.
There are many things that man was, but sweetheart would not have been my first choice of words. I would have chosen something like chef, or weirdly southern for a Japanese guy, but that's just me. Tog, too, giggles and grabs you by the hand. Oh, Tog, stop it.
I beg to differ.
Hungry?
Okay, maybe a little.
Let's get some food. I'm buying, because you're broke as hell.
Always the gentleman you are.
She smiles. Is it really being a gentleman when you know for a fact that the other party has absolutely no money to pay for food? And last time they just stole the food and you had to work off their food with them, despite playing no role in stealing the food? I don't know, that just seems kind of like common sense to me. Well, come on, let's get some ramen before everything closes for the night. Ramen, you know how to treat a lady, Erwin. More power to you. You and Tog 2 walk together further into the town. Turning down a small side street, you reach a back alley ramen shop. A back alley ramen shop? What is it, like Black Market? How's this look? Why is there no question mark? Is that just a statement? How's this look? Erwin doesn't actually care how she thinks it looks. He's just stating that it looks.
A bit, shall we say, East End-ish for my tastes, but I won't complain. Much, she smirks.
Well, let's eat. Then I guess we go inside. Cool. Awesome. You and Tog 2 step inside and sit down at the counter. A few minutes later, 2 piping hot bowls of ramen are set out for you. You and Tog 2 step inside and sit down at the counter. A few minutes later, 2 piping hot bowls of ramen are set out for you. You know what they in Japan before you start to... You know what they in Japan... What the fuck is this sentence? You know what they in Japan before you start to... Yeah. I feel like the word say should have been involved at some point in here. Not super duper sure where, but I feel like it would have helped this sentence make some kind of sense, yeah? Tog 2 is adjusting her chopsticks, spoon, and napkin into the proper places for a formal table setting. You know these places are basically the McDonald's of Japan. You don't need...
A lady always remembers her manners.
Well, ikademasu fujidum. Nailed it. Tog 2 spends the next few minutes adjusting her spoon/napkin, positioning down to a micrometer of perfection.
There! Perfect! Almost fit for lunch with the king!
Ooh, Tog, are you calling me a king?
That's so nice, oh my goodness.
King?
King George VI! I should have expected as much from a colonial. Good heavens!
That wasn't what I meant. You sure are behind the times, aren't you? Unlike everyone else in this game, yeah?
Behind the times?
Whoa, easy there. It's not necessarily a problem. Hey, it's not a bad thing. I mean, if anyone didn't learn something from World War I, it was the French. What a surprise, the Germans came through the exact same place as last time. Good thing we built a giant line of fortresses everywhere but there, you say facetiously.
Well, we Englishmen and dear American colonials saved them again though, didn't we?
Call me colonial one more time, woman. Do I have to remind you of the Revolutionary War? Yeah, we fucking kicked your ass, kind of. More or less, enough for you to give up. Which I'm gonna count as a victory. Well, obviously we just kinda suck our lady dick for now, yeah? Oh, definitely. If it weren't for the Royal Navy, the Germans would have been able to operate a whole lot closer with the Japanese. Man, why do all of my dates turn into history lessons? Is this what ladies like? Just learning about history? I don't fucking know. I'm not exactly an expert over here, but maybe that's why all my dates go so poorly. I don't talk enough about, you know, the world wars and the history of tank warfare.
I'm glad you see it my way.
She smiles at you. Well, at the end of the day, we can all agree. Germany would have won if it weren't for the valiant efforts of the Italian army. I feel like he didn't mean that. I feel like he's being very rude to the Italians right now.
Oh, goodness! You're a clever one, are you not? I remember a joke from my time in North Africa, and pardon me for my crassness, but the boys would always say, the Italians can march 20 miles a day into battle, and 40 miles a day away from one. Hee!
That was her giggle. I fucking nailed it. Huh, we have a joke like that about the French. Fuck the French, am I right? Just because they helped us in the revolution? Yeah, fuck them, we don't need them.
Well, maybe you Americans aren't so bad then, she smiles.
Well, I'm finished with my food. You good to go? Erwin, fucking hell, don't be rude.
'Tis rude to rush a lady, but I do happen to be finished this time. I'll let you off with a warning, you saucy sailor, you.
Ha, right. Well, I'll help you get checked in if you need.
That would be most pleasing.
She talks weird, I don't like it. Oh, fucking prim and proper, like, ooh, look at me, I'm all British and stuff. You and Tog, too, walk back up the hill to the Onsen Hotel. Once inside, the cool night air is replaced by the warm, humid air, wafting in from the hot springs themselves. Welcome. Oh, pleasant to see you again, sir, she says with a polite bow. Evening, I just knit.
Toji said you had a room for me?
Toji? Yeah, big dude, tattoos on his arm, chef at the sushi restaurant. Nobody seems to mention it, and I don't really know why.
Toji, yakushimosha dono,
she says, flustered. Oh, so I nailed that name. Don't even try to tell me otherwise. That is exactly what that says.
Right this way, Miss... Tog too, but you can call me Tog, dear.
Of course, Tog-sama.
Right this way, Tog-sama,
she says, bowing impertinently before scampering off down the hall.
'Tis service fit for the king himself,
she says whimsically before following the receptionist.
Come along, dear.
She shouts after you. Ooh, baby, did she just invite me to her room? Scandalous. Jeez, I'm never gonna get any R&R here. Wow, yeah, that must be so horrible. A hot British tank just invited you back to her room. When are you gonna get to just relax? Your life is so difficult, Erwin. How do you do it? Ladies are just lining up to meet the guy. Oh, it's so hard. His life, that is, not anything else. After a few minutes of waiting for Tog outside of her room, she reappears in her towel. Oh, God. You know you're supposed to change in the springs.
Well, Erwin... This place really does just look like a hotel to me. I mean, where are the springs?
I don't know, the springs room. Fucking figure it out, it's not a big place. Well, it's more of a bathhouse, really. Japan has this weird thing for communal bathing. And actually, so does this entire game, now that I think about it. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong.
How decadent! Please tell me there's a ladies' quarter, she laughs. Oh,
Yeah, it's right around here. Follow me. Of course, Erwin knows exactly where the ladies' quarters are. He's been scoping it out all week. Boy knows what he likes. I respect that. You lead TOG through the bathhouse over to the other side.
It's very, shall we say, minimalist?
I mean, it's a traditional Japanese hot spring. What were you expecting? A portrait of the queen?
Well, I don't see why not. His Majesty's face brightens every wall. And I guess we'll just ignore the fact that the queen is probably Her Majesty, but whatever. Perhaps she's royalty. She's above silly things like gender and pronouns.
And I thought the English weren't ones for patriotism.
Always happy to surprise you. Well, nonetheless, why not the Japanese emperor then?
Don't you think that's in poor taste?
I don't see why not. Hirohoi Hiroto can't be all bad, dear.
Please don't say that out loud here. She's gonna get a shot or something.
Oh, we Englishmen go far back with the Japanese. We're on quite good terms. One might even say we built the fleet they used to attack Pearl Harbor.
Too soon, dude. I'm an American, remember? Although, you know, to be fair, I feel like we kind of got them back for that, you know? Like this little event, I don't know if you heard of it, Hiroshima, we kind of fucked them up pretty bad. I feel like that kind of makes us even, you know? I feel like, you know, Pearl Harbor's kind of fair game now, you know? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm insensitive, I don't know.
Oh, sore spot. Of course. My apologies, dear.
Well, I guess I should probably get over to my side. See you later, TOG.
You too, dear.
Good idea, Erwin. Let's bail. Let's just get the fuck out of here. We got places to be. We got, like, a gunny to hang out with. You head back to the men's side of the hot springs and quickly settle into a comfortable spot on the edge of the water. No more than a few short moments later, you hear TOG shout from the other side of the gender-dividing wall.
Ah!
TOG! Hey, are you alright? There is no answer. Jeez, what am I gonna do? I thought I was gonna get a chance to finally relax, but now I guess I have to run over to the side with naked ladies. Gee whiz, what an inconvenience. Fuck you, Erwin. I guess I should go check on her. Great idea. You pull your towel quickly and rush over to check on TOG. Once you're outside the door to the female side, you call out again. TOG? Silence again. She's already dead. Ugh! I'm coming in! How noble. What a brave, valiant warrior. You step inside and see TOG standing thigh-deep in the hot spring. My god! The animals, what have they done to her? Hey, I heard a shout and I wanted to ma! She notices you and turns around, her towel barely covering her. Ooh, wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
Ah! My word! My word! What are you doing in here? Get out! Get out!
Oh my god, I'm sorry. You cover your eyes with your hands.
What were you thinking, barging in here? Thank the Lord it's only me in here.
Yeah, what a lucky break. I heard a shout and I came running. I'm sorry.
The water was but a little hotter than I expected. Goodness, uncover your eyes, dear. You look like a child when you do that.
I am a child, TOG. That's just kind of how it is. Are you sure? Of course you're sure, Erwin. Just fucking do it.
Quiet.
Uncover your eyes and see that she is holding her towel up across her ammo racks. Of course, what else would you call them?
'Tis not only you who has made a mistake today. I never properly thanked you for your help. Why don't I show you a bit of English hospitality?
Ooh, baby, I like the way you talk, girlie. Damn!
'Tis not appropriate to swear in front of a lady.
Yeah, Erwin, shut the fuck up. Don't do that shit. It's fucking rude. Get it together, man.
But I'll forgive you just this once.
She giggles as she pulls you into the water with her. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Things are really heating up. Huh? Yeah? Because it's a hot springs and it's hot... I'll stop. Oh my goodness gracious. TOG.
Now, dear, how about you show me a bit of that American fighting spirit? I'm talking, of course, about your penis.
Always happy to aid our English friends across the pond. How diplomatic of you, Erwin. You go. Well, I guess we blacked out. I guess that's pretty good. You have a nice night in the onsen and in the with TOG before parting ways. Where else did we go? Did we go somewhere else? Is it trying to refer to the hot springs? Aren't the hot springs in the onsen? I don't know, maybe they just went around and had sex everywhere in Japan. That's what I'm gonna assume anyways. The next morning... Here we are in the lobby, I suppose. All of the tanks are lined up in the lobby, ready for departure at 0900 the next day. Aw, I guess that's the end of our whirlwind romance with TOG. Well, you know what, it was nice while it lasted. So, thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be the last of my Panzermadels playthroughs. But, you know, be sure to tune in next week for more exciting video game action from yours truly, and I hope to see you guys then.